So today we are going to Italy. Well, not really, but you get the point. I'm going to do a ragu that is going to be absolutely delicious, and you can use this with a lasagna or with a pasta or whatever you want. So come on, let's cook. So let's start with our mise en place, which is the same to say, let's chop our ingredients. And if you are new around here, which you probably are, because this channel is very recent, the ingredient list is below in the video description. Now this part doesn't have any secrets, you just need to chop your ingredients very thinly, because it's going to make a big difference in the end. Now let's take a little bit of coriander and parsley, tie them together, because it's going to be a lot easier to take them out of the pan in the end. Next, let's take our meat and season it with salt. And of course, if you like it, a little bit of pepper. There are some people that say that toasted pepper is not good, it tastes awful, but in reality I never find it to be that bad. Now, take an iron pan, a generous quantity of olive oil, and yes, it should be Portuguese olive oil because it's the best one. And then sear the meat until it's golden brown. And don't forget to do this in all the sides. Take it out. And add your veggies. Now this part is very important. You should spend a little bit of time in this stage. Usually people rush this part, but it's a mistake because it's going to reward you in the end. What you want to do is to caramelize, to brown your veggies. You should let them cook a little bit in this olive oil so that they be a little more toasted. There's nothing special to this, it just takes time. Believe me, if you spend 10 or 15 or even 20 minutes in this part, it's going to be worth it. And after taking care of your veggies, add tomato paste, garlic, and yes, I'm just going to add the garlic now, because we don't want to burn it. Burn garlic, it's very bad, it tastes awful. Next, add your red wine, and it should be a good red wine. I'm always saying this, you should cook with good wines, because what you want in the wine is the flavor. And if the flavor is not good, well, your food it's not going to taste good. And when you see that your wine has already evaporated almost totally, add your chopped tomato, season it with salt and pepper, mix it together, and add your pieces of meat. Don't forget to add the parsley and coriander, cover it and send it to the oven that should be preheated at 160 degrees Celsius and let it there for about 4 hours. And here it is, just look at this, if you could smell this, this smells so good. Let it chill a bit and with your hands or with a fork or whatever you prefer, take out the excessive fat, the skin, the bones and everything that you don't want and just leave the meat. Be careful to take all of the bones out. It should be very easy, but sometimes there are very small pieces of bone that you don't see and, well, it's not good when you are going to eat this. After that, shred the meat and mix it all together with the veggies and with the sauce. Next, and this is going to make a lot of difference, add a very generous quantity of Parmesan cheese. Obviously, if you like cheese, if you don't, well, skip this part. Cream, and yes, I know what you are going to say. Well, because Italians don't use cream in this kind of recipe and this is not the way you do it. Well, I don't care. You do whatever you want. I'm going to do it like this because I love the texture that it gives and the flavor. So if you like to try it, please do. If you don't, well, do whatever you want. And finally, add your pasta. Of course, you can use this for any kind of recipe. You can use this for a lasagna, for cannellones or for, I don't know, whatever you want. I'm going to use it with pasta because I love this dish with pasta, but you can use this in multiple ways. Take a plate, and serve it with a little bit more of Parmesan cheese, a bit of lemon zest or lime zest. Be careful not to use the white part because it's very bitter. A bit of olive oil because, well, it's mandatory. And just look at this. Isn't this a beautiful plate? And here you have it, one more recipe. If you like this one, please check out my other videos because I have a lot of recipes that you are probably going to love. So, my name is Miguel Teles, this is Tugakitchen, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.